been a while since I've been on YouTube, and I gotta tell you, it's probably because the hardest thing about YouTube to me is holding the camera sideways. I'm out in my chicken coop today. I was thinking about a video I seen this morning. It's gonna be kind of loud because got roosters and nosy chickens. I was thinking about this video I seen this morning about how the things that people are watching on YouTube are ordinary people doing ordinary things and just having a conversation. And I like to just have a conversation. I spend a lot of time by myself doing my stuff out here, but I probably got some things to say, and things I'd like to talk about. But watch out, chickens. They're just like prone to hurting themselves and just falling over dead. I don't know. They're kind of crazy. But anyway, I'm cleaning out my chicken coop today, so I'm trying to get some of the old compost here into some buckets. And then I'll probably change out the bed of woota or the sawdust, big sawdust chips in the coop and put down some new rice husks. Yeah, I mean, what's on y'all's mind these days? I mean, it's just like everybody, we're all dealing with the same stuff, I think, So, how we're navigating all these things that are going on. That's, every day you got somebody on social media pointing out all the problems, but I don't see a lot of people coming up with any solutions. Or what should we do about it, or how do we navigate it, or how do we get how does our day go? For me, a lot of times I get hung up on it. I ain't gonna lie. Even out here when I'm pretty much secluded and away from it all, I bring that stuff into the house via the social media, and I get caught up too. It's like even though I'm a long way away from my homeland or where I was born and raised, I still feel it. I still feel what's going on there, and there's a lot going on there. And I think there's some sad times coming for the United States. And I made my decision a while back to bug out and to get away from a lot of stuff. And I don't consider it a cop out or running away from any problems. I just got to do what I got to do to keep myself safe and, prosperous. Excuse me. Keeping it real. Back to that ordinary people thing, though. I think that's a lot of people call themselves just ordinary people, but we're all maybe not doing extraordinary things, but we are all definitely unique in the universe. It's, each of us has a purpose, even if it's just finding our purpose, being our purpose. But I think there's going to have to be an understanding, each individual have an understanding that there's a lot of things going to come to pass that just have to come to pass. And it doesn't matter what you believe, things are just going to happen. So if you have a faith, I guess that'll keep you safe from worrying about a lot of things. But if you look at things realistically, you have to deal with it no matter what faith we have or don't have. And sometimes I think faith and hope kind of leave us in a bad position. We leave everything up to something else or somebody else, and you're definitely going to fall short in a lot of categories. kind of got to take a stance for ourselves and do things for ourselves. And live for a higher purpose. What is the higher purpose? Well, I think there's an evolution that's happening right now. I think there's an evolution in singular form, and then there's an evolution in the macro, with the earth. Go into a lot of ways I think about things, but I think it's not necessary to have too many more conversations other than, you're not alone out there. We're all going through a lot of stuff, and I think it's just about, let's do what we can to help each other out and realize we're going to have to face a lot of things that we probably haven't faced before, even us older folks. And some of the stuff that's coming down the line is going to be pretty brutal. So if I had a suggestion, my first suggestion would be get out of the city if you possibly can, but I know a lot of people can't do that. My second suggestion would be to start preparing for some worst case scenarios and start embracing some of the new technologies like AI to help yourself out a little bit. You ain't got to lose yourself or your identity, but you can definitely use the AI to keep you on track, especially if you're a senior citizen. I think there's ways we can, take care of ourselves. If other people ain't going to help us, then we have to do a little bit more for ourselves, especially if we're a little bit older. I think, preparing to have the food or the medications or the things that we need for at least 90 days, and I'm talking at the very least 90 days. And then, having water, things like that. Make sure you have a secure place. Make sure you lock your doors when you go home and go in the house. Yeah, I'm in a unique position out here. We don't have the luxury of locks. So, another reason I kind of keep myself in a what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Incognito, or a little bit less open about where I'm at and what I'm doing. But cities are going to get tough. Things are fixing to happen pretty quick here now, I believe. Everybody says, "Oh, we've been preparing for years." It's like, well, time moves slow till it don't, and then when things move so fast, it catches us off guard. But anyway, that was a lot of rambling just to come back around and tell you, hey, you know what? Even if you think you're ordinary, you're not. You're a very unique part of this entire ecosystem. So embrace yourself as a unique spirit or a unique person in the universe, and live your life to the fullest. I'm going to just ramble off and finish taking care of my chickens. Blessings in your day and blessings in your life. Take care of yourself.